Rahim. This is an excerpt from Ziyarat Nahiya, recited by Imam Mahdi, may God hasten his reappearance, written by one of his 4 special deputies, taken from Bihar Ul Anwar. Salam be upon Muhammad, peace be upon him and his progeny, the beloved of Allah and his elite. Salam be upon Amirul Mu'mineen Ali alayhi salam, who was exclusively selected as his brother. Salam be upon Fatima al-Zahra, peace and blessings on her, his daughter. Salam be upon Al-Hassan alayhi salam, the executor of the will of his father and his successor. Salam be upon Al-Hussein alayhi salam, who sacrificed himself up to the last drops of the blood of his heart. Salam be upon whom Allah placed a cure in the soil of his place of martyrdom. Salam be upon the one under whose dome answers to supplications is guaranteed. Salam be upon the son of the seal of the prophets. Salam be upon the son of the master of the successors. Salam be upon the son of Fatima al-Zahra. Salam be upon the son of Khadija al-Kubra. Salam be upon the son of Zamzam and al-Safa. Salam be upon him who was saturated in his blood. Salam be upon him whose tents were violated. Salam be upon the 5th of the people of the cloak. Salam be upon the loneliness of the lonely. Salam be upon the greatest martyr of all martyrs. Salam be upon him who was slain by the individuals of illegitimate birth. Salam be upon the one who is at rest in Karbala. Salam be upon the one for whom the heavenly angels wept. Salam be upon the one whose descendants are the pure. Salam be upon the chief of the religion. Salam be upon the one who was bathed in the blood of his wounds, who tasted the spears raining down on his body, against whom people came together and made lawful the shedding of his blood, the one slaughtered in public, who was buried by the strangers from nearby villages, whose aorta was severed, the defender who had no helper, the gray hair that was dyed with blood, the cheek that struck the dust, the butchered body, the front teeth that were beaten with a rod, the head raised upon a lance. Salam be upon you, O my master, and the angels who gather around your dome, surround your grave, circle your courtyard, and come for your ziyarat. Imam then goes on to pay tribute to the martyrs of Karbala. Salam be upon the unclothed corpses in the desert, bitten by wild wolves and around whom the beasts of prey prowled. Salam be upon the blood-stained chests, the parched lips, the plucked souls, the snatched spirits, the stripped corpses, the pallid bodies, the gushing blood, the dismembered limbs, and the heads raised upon lances. Salam be upon Ali al-Akbar. Salam be upon the infant Ali al-Azhar. Salam be upon the plundered bodies. Salam be upon the family and children who were nearby the place of martyrdom, who were without support among strangers. Salam be upon the mangled corpses left in the desert. Salam be upon those who were left far from their homeland. Salam be upon those who were buried without shrouds. Salam be upon the heads severed from the body. Salam be upon the bereaved and the patient one. Salam be upon the oppressed one who was without a help. Salam be upon the inhabitants of the purified soil. Allah then pays tribute to the surviving family of the Imam Hussein. O Rasul Allah, may peace and blessings be upon you and your progeny. Your brave grandson was slain. They came together to abuse your family and supporters. It was deemed lawful. After you, your progeny were captured, and adversity befell your family and your offspring. When the women saw your horse distraught and observed your saddle contorted, they came from the tents, disheveling their hair, striking their unveiled cheeks, calling you by lamenting and wailing, being humiliated after being humiliated. Your family were captured like slaves, bound with iron chains atop camels, with midday heat scorching their faces. They were dragged across the desert and the wastelands with their hands chained to their necks and were paraded around the markets. Salam be upon the women forcibly exposed. Woe be upon the wretched transgressors. Salam be upon you. Indeed, I intended to come to your Ziyarat, and I am hopeful of achieving the prosperity that is with you. Salam be upon you. Salam from he who recognizes your sanctity, is a sincere believer in your wilayat, who nearness to Allah through your love, and is distant from your enemies. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali